Yes. I'm back. It's another start of today. Last video I did, I've gone to the woods today as I'm trying to create my YouTube channel for all my dominions out there that want to listen to the greatness of talking absolutely shit. You know, Muji is not the truth. Now we go in a different video as I'm out in the woods to clear my fucking cerebellum. Right, it's kind of a clear sky out here tonight. And Hershey's having a nice time, aren't you, Hershey? Yes, you are. You nearly caught a little squirrel before, didn't you? Yeah, it's only good. I live in the town, but it's 30 minutes away to get to nature. Because we're brought up in the city. Nature really clears my head. This is about the cure for mindfulness. Now, I'm not always going to talk about mindfulness because I've never been that sort of deep, serious motherfucker. But calmly, we've got to think. Not to think. That means stop the rigidness and the expectations. Sometimes you've got a picture in your head of what you want things to be like. So you want things to be a certain way that suits you. And sometimes they do actually happen. Sometimes you get what you want and you're not happy. Like, if you're not feeling great inside, you could be in a beach with fucking 10 sexy Latino hoes, you know, ready to fuck you, while you're riding on a dolphin all the way from Spain to Morocco. If you know what I mean, if you ever rode on a dolphin from Spain to Morocco to find in a little shanty town a coconut that will give you enlightenment for the rest of your fucking life. You know. But anyway, what I'm saying is, it's basically, it's expectations. You expect things to be a certain way. Like, you plan things or you want things, and then something little happens, like today. That's why I made this fucking video today about Muji, which I didn't actually disrespect Muji because I've listened to Muji for a while. I like more about him than I don't. Obviously, I don't. You can't like anyone. The point is, you can't believe everything that everyone says. It's just, you know, there's even the most truthful motherfucker, the realest motherfucker out there. So there's certain things that you won't agree upon. Like, you can't agree 100% with everything. You know, it's just not possible because everyone's different, like I said. But yeah, why I made that video? Because I got the hard drive today. And it started not working for my PS4 basically. It said it was compatible with the PS4, and I also this week I've had a couple of deliveries and I've got my own doing business things, and I've got a lot of people complaining about certain stuff. And today a hard drive come to put all my games on, to store my games on my PS4, and it just, I tried all morning to do it and it won't fucking work. And yeah, it's very, very frustrating when that shit happens. When you get something that you know it says it works, because it's 1 terabyte, and then it doesn't work. I've done everything I can, but it's out of my control, kind of thing. So I can't do nothing about it. But when you keep, it's like looking for something all fucking morning, like you've lost something, and you find it in the most usual fucking place. I mean, shit like that what makes me the fucking angriest, is when I'm constantly looking for something, and then I'll find it in an obvious place, but I'll be pissed off, fucking raging about my house for hours trying to find it. And that's your attachment to stuff. I mean, there's got to be, like, if you can't do something, if you can't, say, you're finding it, everything a bit hard, complex, like you're doing housework, you can't work something out, like building something, like I have trouble with that, like building a project and you can't seem to work out, or it's taking too much time and you're low on patience, you can get annoyed, and that's when you need to stop. Same with anything, like a lot of things do not go to plan, so you just got to go with it. It's knowing when to stop, when you know you're getting mad, and you know when you're getting pissed, and you know you're about to blow up like a fucking volcano, or smash every fucker's head in the fucking area, or just be paralytic and go to sleep. I mean, it's not a way to live your life. The life is precious, and you must let loose, because once you're present with everything, and that's the key, presence, then you're happy. You know, you start, I've been there. Not to say that I'm enlightened, because enlightenment is something that is just a thought. It's got to be felt. Like, I've felt that. I've had mushrooms and shit like that, and felt like I'm one with the world, swimming in the cloud, and I've been in space and one with a unique star, because I'm into all that astrology and stuff like that. I thought I was a special star in the Milky Way. And there's been a point when I first started meditating where you do the beginner's mind meditation. It's like, forget about everything before and think like you've just been born, like you're a 2-year-old kid or something. Like everything's just new. You know how kids act the way they don't take nothing, don't think about things, you know. You don't say, oh, that's good, that's bad. They just look at things in awe all the time. Like everything's in awe. They're adventurous, they're curious about everything, they laugh, they've got energy that go on for days. They're constantly in awe of learning something new or trying new things out, or just the simple things can make a kid make you euphoric. I mean, we only get that when we're an adult, when we take some sort of fucking drug, like, you know. And then we become addicted, obviously, and then we just end up fucking our lives up, you know. So there's got to be another way, and that's beginner's mind's a great way to start, in my opinion. And the first, like I said, exercise is as well. Right. Problem is with mindfulness, when you read too many books, is you can't expect, you get disappointed because you're not living up to that expectation of yourself. It's the same thing as if you want to be a world heavyweight champion, or you make it as a UFC fighter, or a successful businessman. I mean, my business is just getting off the ground. I've got lots of ideas, and just because something goes wrong doesn't mean you don't still have them ideas, because they keep you going. I mean, sometimes it's good to have like 10 minutes to sit there, whatever you want to do. If you smoke, you want to smoke, you want to smoke. If you want to just chill with a cup of tea like the yogis do, whatever, and think about what makes you happy, and like it's already happened, and just write the things down. If you're creative, if you're in a good mood, you become more creative. Like, the more empty your conscience is, meaning more clear your conscience is, and you're not overloaded with thoughts, the more creative you're going to be, and that's a great spot to be in. And then the more spontaneous your actions are, and the more aware you are, and you recognise things that are around you. Like, you can just let yourself identity and everything loose, and all these material objects. Not saying don't have them, because having them is but having them is like an add-on. You just think of them as an add-on. All you need is you, your breath, and your close one. And you're going to lose that at the end of the day anyway. But yeah, that is the key. Is, don't get worked up over material shit. I mean, I got my car taken away a couple of weeks ago because this bullshit tax law. I'm pissed about it. Yeah, I feel like fucking going to the car depot where the taxis got it and shooting the motherfuckers all up, or just eating them, having a nice human meat feast and feeding the liver to my dog. But at the end of the day, I've got to get through that, past that, which means I'm just talking shit like usual. If anyone knows me, would know that. You just got to do something that keeps you going. Like, I'm doing this now because I just feel like doing it, But the attachment to things, not having things is good to have things, but just sometimes when you don't have things, or things break, you gotta move on because you ain't in control of the shit, or you failed. Like, I make mistakes every fucking day. I mean, some people do, some people think they don't. And the point is, you get to a point where you're like, like, this life that I'm living, like, I want it to be, like, not at first, but I want it to be, like the people that you hear in gangster rap for songs, just because that was the thing to be, which is not a good thing. I want it to be a criminal who made a lot of money and didn't give a fuck and shit. Well, that life ended up catching up to me, and that's when I started meditation, because the drugs and everything, it was just a fast life, and sometimes it's like it was fun at the beginning, but then it was a nightmare, and you would not like it. I'd do anything not to go back to that life, but that's what I wanted. And obviously before that I wanted something else. I always wanted to be a professional sports star, or now a business person, and that's what good. But obviously there's going to be failures, and that's just part of the development, is the failures. You need the suffering to succeed, as long as you can deal with the suffering. And that is the key, is dealing with it. It's like, sometimes you've got to put yourself through extreme situations or uncomfortable situations and master them. Like, day by day, just put yourself through something uncomfortable that's going to test you, and see how you're doing right down.